Don't be fooled by the pleasant weather you can see now on your screen, because there is a storm coming. We have a storm on its way. More about that in a few moments from now. Here we go again. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Another week has flown by so fast. This is English Addict once again, coming to you live from the birthplace of the English language. Come on, Mr. Duncan, we know where you are. Get on with it. All right. Have some patience, for goodness sake. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Are you having a super duper Sunday? How is your Sunday? Is it a good Sunday? Or is it an okay Sunday? My name is Duncan. I talk about the English language, and guess what? A lot of new people are joining the party. Word is spreading about my English lessons and my live streams as well. Can I first of all say a big hello to everyone who is new here right now. If it is your first time joining my live chat, please say hello. Don't be shy, give it a try, or else you will make Mr. Duncan cry. Live English Addict every Sunday. Of course, it has arrived, the month that I always dread. This year, I really do dread this month. To dread something is to feel apprehensive or fearful of that thing. You dread that particular occurrence, the thing that is about to happen, the thing that will happen soon. The feeling you have is dread. I always dread this particular month. Of course, August is here. We have arrived. August is here. For many people, it is a fun time. Here in the UK, many people will go and have a lovely holiday. They will spend some time away from their job in the sun. For me, August signifies another year on this planet. I am about to complete another trip around the sun because my birthday is coming soon. And this year, it is a big one. It is a big birthday this year. It isn't an average birthday. It is a big one. You might describe my birthday this year as a milestone. When we describe something as a milestone, it means a significant point of time, a moment that is significant. We often mark that particular time for one reason. This year, my birthday is a big one. It is a big birthday this year. That is all I'm saying. And as a way of preparing myself for my birthday, which is 9 days away. So I still have another 9 days before my birthday. And already I am feeling apprehensive, nervous. I have a little bit of dread as well, because my birthday is coming. I will be another year older, and it is a big one this year. So for those who are going to ask, I will tell you my birthday is on the 12th of August. How do I feel about it? Well, I suppose deep down in my soul, I suppose I feel a little bit apprehensive because, well, I suppose any birthday is another year older. So, however old you are, sometimes the feeling you have when you are another year older can be, I suppose you might describe it as a mixed feeling, because the emotion is mixed. You might feel happy because you've made it through another year of this crazy thing we call life. But also it means you have 1 year less on this planet. So I suppose it is what we might describe a bitter-sweet. Something that is bittersweet is something that has a positive thing or a happy thing and maybe slightly negative as well. So it depends on how you view it. But I will be another year older. I still have another 9 days before my birthday. I have no idea what is going to happen, but there is one thing I will mention now because I think it is very important. I'm not sure if it is related to my birthday, but I will tell you anyway. Next Sunday, there is no live stream. No live stream next Sunday. I know it's very unusual. It's very rare for me to miss one of my live streams, but next Sunday I am not here. I have been told not to do my live stream next Sunday. I don't know why. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it signifies, but I've been told not to do my live stream next Sunday. So there won't be a live stream next Sunday. I don't know why. I'm sure I will find out as time passes. We are talking about birthdays today, all of the things connected to having a birthday, to having another year on this planet. There are many ways of expressing it, and I will talk about the things we do here in this country to celebrate our birthday, things that we do. Some of those things are good, some of them might not be good, depending on your point of view. All of that coming up later on. Of course, we do have the live chat. Hello to the live chat. Thank you very much for joining me today. I wonder who was first. Do I need to ask, really? Do I really need to ask who was first? Of course, yes. Congratulations, Vitas, you are first on today's live stream. I always find it amazing because you are first, you are on before me. And to be honest with you, I don't know how that's possible. Hello to Duarte, or Duarte, who is in second place. Hello to you. Also, we have someone called B. Just the letter B. Hello. Nice to see you here. I wonder if that is someone pretending to be someone else. Who knows? You know what the internet is like. If you step on the internet, if you make any movement towards the internet, I always say you have to expect anything. Anything can happen when you go on the internet. And that is just clicking and typing. So imagine my situation. I have to physically go onto the internet. I'm here now on the internet. I am inside the internet. Sometimes it can be pretty scary. That is all I'm saying. Hello also to Beatrice. Hello to Beatrice. Nice to see you back as well. Paolo is here. We also have Duma Kisa. Hello to you. Nice to see you. Is it your first time? Please let me know. Also we have Malad Hannah, who says hello. Hello to you as well. Claudio is here, and also Valentin, Rosa, and we have Osama. Hello to you as well. A lot of people joining me, including, oh yes, he is here. The one, the only, Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you here. I hope your wife is feeling better. That is all I'm saying. I know it is a personal thing, but I want to wish your wife a speedy recovery. I hope she is feeling better. Marcia, hello to you as well. A lot of people joining already on today's live stream, with just 9 days to go before my birthday. I might be mentioning it a few times because I'm not here next Sunday. I'm not. And I don't know why. Maybe there is some surprise coming. Who knows? I have no idea what will be happening next Sunday. Hello also to Fernando. Hello to Fernando. It's nice to see you here as well. As I mentioned at the start of today's live stream, we do have a storm coming. Don't be fooled by the view from my window. There it is at the moment, looking outside, although you might notice already it is beginning to get very windy. We have a big storm coming this way. There is a storm on its way. And quite often we will give these storms names. There is a storm coming, and we have been warned about it. Storm Floris. That's a great name, by the way. Floris or Floris. Maybe it's French. Floris. Storm Floris. I'm sure it has something to do with flowers. I would imagine it is somehow connected to flowers, that particular name. Anyway, we've had a warning. We've all been told that there is a big storm coming over the next couple of days. Some of the wind will be very strong. 90 miles an hour in some parts of the UK. In Scotland, apparently, they might have 90-mile-an-hour winds. That is a lot of wind, to be honest. And even here, I think here we are going to have maybe 60 or 70-mile-an-hour wind over the next couple of days. So we do have a storm coming. Storm Floris. I'm not sure if it's going to affect anywhere else in Europe, but it might not. Storm Floris. There are some interesting words we can use to describe the storm. A storm is something that comes suddenly. It can be violent. It can cause destruction. Storm. Quite often, the word storm can also mean chaos as well. something happens that creates chaos. There is a storm. Quite often, emotional anger can also be described as a storm. Maybe there is a certain issue, a certain thing that people feel strongly about. Maybe they feel outraged or angry. We can describe it as a storm. Lots of people are getting angry about something. So the word storm might seem like a very simple word, but it can be used in many ways. We can say that a storm is brewing. A very interesting phrase. We might say a storm is brewing. That means something is about to happen. Something is going to happen that might cause problems. A situation that might be difficult or bad. We can say that a storm is brewing. Something is going to happen. So in this sense, the word brewing means approaching. It is starting. It is about to happen. It is building up. It is brewing. Something is coming. So we often use this if there is a situation that might be coming along that could cause problems or difficulty, maybe for one person or many people. We describe it as a storm. Something is about to happen. Storm can also be used to describe an event where lots of people rush in to a certain place. Storm, you rush in somewhere. Maybe a group of people storm a building. They will all rush in that place. Invade, storm. A group of people will rush into one place. They storm the building, or maybe they storm the square. Storm can mean rush in. As I said just, you might storm a building. To storm a building means to rush in suddenly, without warning. Normally, a lot of people will storm a building or a place. It suddenly happens. It occurs without warning. Storm. So I do like from time to time to offer unusual words or even simple words, because you will find quite often in English there are many words that are simple. They seem like simple words, but sometimes they can have many interesting uses. So I hope you enjoyed that. English Addict is here today on Sunday. Don't forget, I should mention again, I am not here next Sunday. Next Sunday, there is no English Addict. Can you believe it? Thank you very much for your birthday greetings already. I have a few birthday greetings on the live chat. Thank you very much. For those wondering how old I am, well, let's just say I have been here on YouTube for 1/3 of my life. So I have spent 1/3 of my whole life here on YouTube. 1/3 of my whole existence has been spent right here on YouTube with you. But I still have another 9 days to wait. I still have another 9 days before my birthday arrives. Today we are looking at words and phrases connected to birthday, because I think it's a nice thing to talk about. Some people look forward to their birthday arriving, especially if you are young, because, to be honest with you, you don't have to worry about it when you're young. When you're young, you feel as if you are going to live forever. Being young is a wonderful thing, but it can also be a very difficult time for some people. Is it bad? Is it bad getting older? We will talk about birthdays and aging and the possibility of reversing the aging process. All of that coming up on today's English Addict. English Addict is with you today, Sunday, and we have reached August. I hope you are having a good day today. Yes, English Addict is with you today. Don't forget, we are not with you next Sunday, but it's only for 1 week. So please, don't panic. It's only next week. Just one Sunday I will not be here, and that is next Sunday. But I will be back the week after that. I hope. Thank you very much for your birthday greetings today. It isn't my birthday today, but it will be my birthday in 9 days from now, on the 12th of August. They often call the 12th of August the glorious 12th. And it has nothing to do with me or my birthday. It has a completely different meaning. But quite often here in England and across the UK, quite often they will refer to the 12th of August as the glorious 12th. It's also on my birthday. Can you believe it? It is also International Youth Day. How ironic is that? Talking of birthdays, we are looking at birthdays today. If it is your birthday this month, I hope you have a super duper birthday this month. Your birthday this month, I hope it's a good one. I hope your birthday this month is a good one. I'm not sure about mine. I will let you know what happens 2 weeks from now. Today we are looking at birthdays, the celebration of another year in this crazy thing called life. Birthdays. By the way, it could be your birthday this month. If it is your birthday in August, please let me know. Because guess what? I also have my birthday this month as well. Birthdays! What does it all mean, Mr. Duncan? Why? What is going on? Why do people celebrate their birthday? Why do they want so much attention when they are reaching another year older? Well, I will tell you. The tradition of celebrating one's birthday is common in many countries around the world. So many places around the world, different cultures, different countries, different places, they will all celebrate their birthdays in different ways, not always the same way. Today I am going to talk about how we do it here in England, and I'm sure many countries around the world will also celebrate their birthday in a very similar way. The anniversary of one's birth is commemorated on their date of birth. So a person's birthday relates to the day on which they were born. Their birth date is their birth day, the day they came into the world, although technically, you know what I'm going to say, technically their birthday is not exactly their birthday, because of course it takes 9 months to develop and be born. So you might say that your birthday is the moment you pop out. However, there is another date, your conception date, which is a whole different thing altogether. But I have to say, it is interesting when people talk about their birthday. There is another date as well, which is significant, which is the day it all started. That is all I am saying for now. It is viewed as a significant event in one's life. A birthday is often viewed as a significant event, something significant, something that has meaning, something that means a certain thing to someone who is experiencing that moment. Something is significant. It is a thing that has meaning. It might be something you will remember. It will stay in your memory. So significant is important, an important thing, an important moment. Something is significant. A significant event in one's life is what a birthday normally is, as it marks the passing of another year of life. And that is the reason why we do it, because we have made it through another year. And let's be honest with you, over recent years, things have been a little bit crazy, to say the least. I think you know what I'm talking about. So we often view it as something significant when your birthday arrives. The person celebrating will often receive gifts from friends and relatives. It is not unusual for people to receive something as a gift, maybe from a friend. Sometimes a friend will buy you a gift for your birthday. Maybe they will take you out for a meal. Perhaps your partner, your husband, your wife will buy you a gift. Someone close to you in your life will buy a gift for your birthday. The person celebrating will often receive gifts from friends and relatives. Although it is probably fair to say the younger you are, the more gifts you will receive. Not always, before you complain, not always, but it is more common for younger people to receive gifts from their relatives. A greeting card will also be given, either by mail or in person, so you might deliver a card. It is something that used to be very common many years ago, before the internet. Now, many people just send an email or maybe an e-card through email. But of course, there is something wonderful. There is a wonderful feeling that you have when you receive a birthday card through the mail. Something very exciting about it. I don't know why. The sad thing is, fewer and fewer people do it these days. So there are less people, fewer people, you might say fewer people bother to send birthday cards through the mail. But it is lovely to receive it, I have to say. The celebration of a birthday can occur in many different ways. It can occur in many different ways. So birthdays are not always the same thing. For each individual person, that birthday celebration might be different. Some people might have lots of friends joining them for their birthday. Other people might simply want to be alone on their birthday. They don't want to have all of the fuss that goes on. A party might be held for the one whose birthday it is. A group will gather with the person to celebrate. Yes, this is commonly known as a birthday party. A party to celebrate one person's birthday. Again, something that not everyone enjoys. Some people don't want to be reminded that it's their birthday, whilst other people find it really exciting and fun to be reminded. I suppose in a way, if you have a party with lots of friends, it does help you to realise how many people you have in your life. But some people don't want to have all that fuss. Some people don't like to have that fuss. They prefer to have their birthday in peace and quiet. There might be a birthday party held at their workplace, so their place of work, there might be a birthday party held in that place. It is very common nowadays for a person at work to have gifts from their work colleagues. Sometimes there is one gift that is presented to them, or maybe there is a special card that everyone at the company has signed. A lovely, special birthday card from all of your work colleagues. Or maybe a gift, especially if it is a big birthday. If it is a birthday where your age is a certain number. Quite often there will be an office birthday party. Colleagues will put on a special party for you. Your work colleagues will do it. Duarte asks about anniversary. Anniversary is a great word. It means the celebration of a point in time. Normally, as a year passes. So as a year passes by, normally you have an anniversary on the same date that thing first occurred. That is the reason why we have birthdays. We describe that as an anniversary. An anniversary is a celebration of a particular thing happening on that date. So normally when the date arrives, that will be the anniversary, the day it occurred, the day it first happened. So that is why we use the word anniversary. It is basically the celebration of an event. Here we go. A surprise party might be arranged. Some people hate surprise parties. They do not like to be the subject or the victim of a surprise party. So it isn't unusual for someone to be quite angry or annoyed when a surprise party is held for them. The party is planned in secret. The party is planned without that person knowing about it. It is done in secret. So a surprise party might be arranged for the person whose birthday it is. They will spring the party on that person. And there is a very strange use of the word spring. To spring something is to do something suddenly. You spring something. You reveal that thing. You do it suddenly. So if you spring a surprise party, it means you do it. It happens. Perhaps you are walking into the office and all of the lights are off. And you think, where is everyone? Where is everybody? And then you walk into the office and then suddenly the lights come on and everyone shouts, surprise! All because it is your birthday. They spring a party on you without you knowing about it. It happens suddenly. So to spring something is to do something suddenly. A birthday party is more commonly held for a young person, and I suppose it would be fair to say that a lot of younger people will have a birthday party. Older people, yes, maybe, if you reach a certain age, but normally we often think of birthday parties being for young people. A child will have a party for their birthday. It is quite common for a child to have a birthday party. I wonder what the age is where maybe you are too old to have a birthday party. Now, I remember when I was a child, I did not have many birthday parties. I will be honest with you. I think in my whole childhood, maybe I had 1 or 2 birthdays or birthday parties in my childhood. But not many. I did go to quite a few birthday parties for my friends, so my friends would have birthday parties and I would go there. Although that also didn't happen very often for various reasons. It is common for sweet food to be served at a birthday party. It is true. Quite often at a birthday party there will be lots of delicious food served, sandwiches, cakes, sweet things, especially if it is a child's birthday party. If it is a young person's birthday party you are attending, then yes, there will be lots of sweet food, sweet, delicious food on your birthday. And of course, a cake is often presented as well. A large cake is presented. Quite often there will be candles on the cake. We often express that as having candles on the cake. You have the cake and there are candles on the cake. Candles on the cake denote the person's age. So if you are 5, you will have 5 candles. If you are 20, you will have 20 candles. If you are 50, you will have 50 candles. And also, you will have a fire engine outside your house as well, waiting for safety reasons because of all of the candles. The candle flames are blown out by the person or the birthday person, so the person celebrating their birthday will blow out the candles. Normally they will also make a wish as well, so they will blow out the candles, and as they do that they will make a wish. It didn't come true. And as you can see there, the lady on the picture is blowing out the candles. I'm not sure how healthy that is. Is it hygienic for a person to blow all over something that other people are about to eat? I'm not sure. Because I would imagine as the person is blowing, maybe there are germs as well coming out onto the cake. So I would imagine a lot of people become sick or ill after attending a birthday party just because of this moment of time. Maybe, perhaps. For an adult, a birthday is celebrated to mark the reaching of a certain age. So quite often as an adult, you will celebrate your birthday when you reach a certain age, a particular age. So when you reach that age, the birthday becomes very special. We often describe it as a milestone, the point that you reach that is described as significant or important is a milestone. So we will say that a milestone is reached on that birthday. For example, it might be your 30th birthday. Quite often a person's birthday, especially if there is a 0 at the end, 30. So a person will reach 30 and they will have a special birthday. Normally as each decade passes, so your 30th, your 40th birthday. There was, many years ago, a well-known phrase. We used to say life begins at 40. We used to believe that your life and all of your freedom would occur when you reached 40. These days, we often feel as if your life becomes real when you reach 50 or even 60. So that is the point of time where you can really enjoy your life. You can have fun. You can have adventure. So many years ago, we used to consider 40 as the beginning of your real life. But now, of course, you can have freedom at any age. You can be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Sometimes age is nothing. Sometimes age is not important. So even though you are celebrating a big birthday, it does not mean your life is over. Sometimes it means your life is just beginning. The adventure continues. It goes on. So you might have your 50th birthday. You might have your 60th birthday. You might have your 70th birthday. A big moment. 80th. 90th birthday. Imagine that. I wonder how I will spend my 90th birthday. Probably doing this. I would imagine I will still be here when I'm 90. I will still be here standing in front of you saying, "Hi everybody. This is a very mature Mr. Duncan in England." Or what about 100? 100 years. Can you imagine living for 100 years? I wonder what that feels like. I suppose it depends what your own attitude is to it. In this country, if you reach 100 years old, you will get a special letter from the King of England. He will write you a letter. A special card will be delivered to your house. And it will say, "Congratulations on reaching your 100th birthday. With best wishes, King Charles and Camilla." Isn't that lovely? So that is a tradition that has been around for many, many years. So it used to be the Queen. The Queen used to send a card, but now it is the King, King Charles, who does it. Gifts are often presented to the person celebrating their milestone birthday. Sometimes a special gift will be given. Now, I remember many years ago, whilst growing up, 21 used to be a very significant age to reach. So when a young person reached the age of 21, it was always considered the important age where you stepped into the world of adulthood. Quite often. Very strange. It doesn't happen now. No one really thinks about it anymore. When you reach 21, most people don't even bother celebrating. These days, most people will celebrate their 18th birthday. So these days, 18 is the big birthday to have. And 21, most people don't even bother with it. But I remember growing up, 21 was always a big birthday to reach. It was a great age. It was significant because that is the moment you became an adult. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But quite often on someone's birthday, they will receive a special gift, maybe a nice watch, perhaps a new car, a diamond ring, a beautiful necklace, maybe, something nice. By the way, can I just mention something? If you ever go to China and you want to give something to another person, do not give them a clock. Ever. Apparently it's the worst thing. So in China, in Chinese custom, you never give anything that marks time, including clocks and watches. You never give them as a gift because people see it as unlucky. So there it is, just in case you ever find yourself in China and maybe one of your friends is celebrating a birthday, do not give them a clock or a watch. They will not be very pleased. The gifts are almost always given as a surprise. So whenever we give a present to someone, quite often we will wrap the present up in gift paper. It will be gift wrapped. So this is the phrase that we use to describe the gift when it is hidden. You can't see it. You don't know what it is. It is in a box. There is wrapping paper on the outside. So quite often we will say that the gift has been gift wrapped. It has been wrapped with gift paper. And quite often when you receive a gift for your birthday, it will often be wrapped in paper. So you have no idea what it is. Not everyone likes to be reminded of their birthday. It is true. I know my mum, my dear mum, she never liked celebrating her birthday. She always used to say to me, "It's just another day," which I thought was quite sad, actually, quite sad. Thank you, Francesco. Thank you very much for your message there. Yes, you have been working out how old I am. And yes, you are right. I have been doing this for a very long time on YouTube. Not everyone likes to be reminded of their birthday, especially over a certain age. So maybe as a person reaches a certain age, maybe they don't want to think about it. Maybe they don't want to acknowledge their birthday at all. They pretend that their birthday isn't happening. Which is okay, it's fine. If you don't want to celebrate it, you don't have to. The arrival of a birthday for some is a reminder that one's life is going by. You are another year older. You're another year older. There is another year added to the years that you've been alive. Some people, of course, think that having a birthday is a wonderful thing because it allows them to appreciate everything they have, everything they've done in their life. So having a birthday is not necessarily a bad thing. I suppose it depends on your own attitude, your own way of viewing that particular event. I think so. So being another year older is not necessarily a bad thing. It does not mean your life is over. Not at all. Some people try to hide their age. Rather like the thumbnail on today's live stream, if you've noticed. Some people will try to hide their age. Maybe they will lie about their age. It does happen quite often, especially if you are looking for love. Maybe you are 43 and you are looking for love. Perhaps you will lie about your age. So instead of saying you're 43, you might say that you're 35. But the problem with that, of course, is if you lie about your age, there will be a point in the future where that person will find out about it. It is inevitable. You can't stop that from happening. So if you meet someone and you really like them and they like you, and you lie about your age, that might cause problems in the future. It might cause difficulty in the future. But it does happen. People sometimes lie about their age. Mr. Steve's mum used to lie about her age. She used to say that she was in her 80s, 85. But really, she was in her 90s. She was nearly 95. So even Steve's mum used to lie about her age. She didn't want people to know. Which is fine. Some older people try to hide or reverse. Oh, there it is. The dream that we all have, that one day they will find a cure for getting old. Some older people try to hide or reverse their age with cosmetic surgery. This is something that has become very popular these days. A lot of people now are having some sort of cosmetic surgery, something done to their face or their body to change their appearance so as to look younger. We have a cosmetic surgery. I suppose you would describe it as a hospital or a centre where people can go and have cosmetic surgery. So we actually have one of these places in Much Wenlock. And people go there and they have injections in their face to make their face look young. I'm sure you've heard of it. Something called Botox has become very popular amongst women and, of course, men. A lot of men now are having cosmetic surgery. They are doing things to try and reverse the appearance of getting old. To be honest with you, nature is something that you can't beat. Nature will always have the final word. Always. So I think once you begin that road, once you start down that road of changing your appearance to look younger, I think really you are setting a trap for yourself. Because at some point, those things will stop working. We have over the years seen many examples of famous people who use cosmetic surgery. They have it. And quite often it makes them look worse than they were. Not better, but worse. So I suppose at the end of the day, when all is said and done, the aging process is part of life. It is a natural process. It is something we cannot stop. However much we want to stop it, we can't. It is something that happens. I am getting older. You are. We all are. Let's enjoy the journey together. That's what I say. But it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be an unhappy experience. You are only as old as you feel. I nearly said as young as you feel. You are only as old as you feel. When we say that you are only as old as you feel, it means age is inside. It is your soul. It is the way you feel about yourself, your self-image, the way you view your self-worth in the world around you. And of course, quite often we will say that age is just a number. And to be honest with you, that is how I like to view it. I like to view age as just a number. It doesn't define you as a person. It is just a number. So even though I'm not very happy about having another birthday, who is? I don't let it worry me, because I know I still have lots of things I want to do, lots of adventures I want to have, and of course, lots of English words and phrases to share with you right here on YouTube. Definitely. We have almost reached the end of today's live stream. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. It's been different, a different subject, something unusual. You might also say it is something personal to me. If you are having a birthday this month, have a super one. I hope it is wonderful. I have my birthday coming in 9 days from now. 9 days. That is what I have to wait. Just another 9 days. Thank you very much for your company. It has been an interesting live stream. I will watch the live stream later to check your comments and your lovely live chat messages. I will look at those later on. Thank you very much, and I suppose I should also say once again, next Sunday there is no live stream. Next Sunday I have been told not to do a live stream next Sunday because apparently something else is happening. I wonder what it is. It's very exciting, I have to say. If you want to subscribe, well, why not? Why wouldn't you do this? Yes, subscribe today, and you will never miss any of my live streams or any of my new lessons. Don't forget, there are lots of new lessons appearing on my YouTube channel over the next few days. There are always new things to watch right here on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your company. I will not see you live before my birthday. So that's all I can say for today. I hope my birthday will be enjoyable and pleasant, and I hope you have a good Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until the next time we meet here, the rest of your time. Thank you very much for joining me. I am going now. Thank you very much for all of the messages. Don't forget, you can find this live stream later on, and there will be captions as well. There will be captions. I am going now. I will see you not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying, see you later, take care of yourselves, and of course, you know what's coming next, yes you do. As my birthday approaches, I will say, ta-ta for now. Have a great day. Thank you.